Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I hope you're doing well today. If you're new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell, so you never miss out on the latest updates, especially when it comes to important news on Social Security, SSDI, and economic relief. Now, today we have some exciting and potentially life-changing news, and it's all about the latest announcement regarding a $500 monthly boost and a $2,000 stimulus check for Social Security and SSDI recipients. This news has been buzzing around, and if you're on Social Security or SSDI, this could be a game changer for you. In this video, we're going to dive deep into all the details you need to know about this latest approval by former President Donald Trump, what it means for you, and how it can help ease the financial burden many of you have been facing, especially with inflation and rising living costs. So, let's break down the good news. Before we get into the specifics of what's been approved, let's take a step back and understand the context. Over the past few years, the American economy has faced challenges on several fronts. From the pandemic's economic fallout to soaring inflation rates, many Americans, particularly those on Social Security and SSDI, have struggled to keep up with the increased costs of living. We've seen prices skyrocket for everyday essentials like food, gas, and housing, which has put a lot of pressure on those who rely on fixed incomes. For those of you on Social Security and SSDI, you've probably noticed that the standard benefits you receive just don't stretch as far as they used to. And with a lack of significant increases in the past few years, it's been tough for many of you to make ends meet. Now, with this new development, there's finally some relief in sight. The big headline here is that former President Donald Trump has approved a $500 monthly boost for Social Security and SSDI recipients. This is a significant step forward in addressing the financial struggles of millions of Americans who depend on these benefits to survive. Now, you might be wondering, how exactly will this $500 monthly boost work? Well, according to the details of the approval, this additional payment will be added on top of the regular Social Security or SSDI benefits that recipients already receive. For many, this could mean a substantial increase in monthly income. If you're someone who relies on a fixed Social Security or SSDI check, you know that these payments don't usually cover all of your expenses, especially with the way inflation is affecting everything from groceries to gas. This boost is designed to help ease that burden. While $500 might not completely solve the problem, it's certainly a step in the right direction. For those who have been struggling to keep up with rising costs, this extra money can provide a little more breathing room, allowing you to pay for things like medications, utilities, or even a night out for a much-needed break. But that's not all. Along with the monthly $500 boost, there's also the approval for a $2,000 stimulus check for Social Security and SSDI recipients. Now, you might be asking, what does this mean, and how can I get it? Let's break it down. This $2,000 stimulus check will be a one-time payment, separate from your regular monthly benefits. The idea is to provide immediate financial relief to those who are most in need, especially during these difficult times when prices continue to rise. For Social Security and SSDI recipients, this $2,000 payment could make a world of difference. Whether you need to catch up on bills, fix something around the house, or simply have some peace of mind knowing that you have a little extra cushion in your bank account, this stimulus check can provide that relief. Now, you're probably thinking, how do I qualify for the $2,000 stimulus check? Well, the good news is that if you are already receiving Social Security or SSDI benefits, you are automatically eligible for this check. There's no need for additional applications or paperwork. The payment will be issued directly to you in the same way that your regular benefits are deposited, whether through direct deposit, check, or a prepaid debit card. You might be wondering why this $500 monthly boost and $2,000 stimulus check is such a big deal. Well, let's break it down further. For starters, millions of Americans are living on fixed incomes, and in recent years, those incomes have been stretched thinner and thinner. Social Security and SSDI payments are often not enough to cover the basics, especially when inflation is eating away at purchasing power. Many individuals are forced to make difficult decisions, such as choosing between paying for groceries or paying for necessary medical treatments. By approving a $500 monthly boost and $2,000 stimulus check, the Trump administration is acknowledging the financial strain that many Social Security and SSDI recipients have been under. It's a recognition that these programs, while crucial, are often not enough to maintain a decent standard of living, especially with the current economic climate. Another reason this is such a big deal is because of the sheer number of people who will benefit from these payments. According to the most recent data, over 70 million Americans are receiving Social Security benefits. Of that group, millions are also on SSDI, a program that provides benefits to those who are disabled and unable to work. These individuals often face additional hardships, including medical costs and the inability to earn an income. For them, the approval of a $500 monthly boost and $2,000 stimulus check is a lifeline. As we all know, inflation has been a major issue over the last year, affecting everything from grocery prices to gas and rent. Many Americans, especially those on fixed incomes, have found it increasingly difficult to keep up with the rising costs of living. For those on Social Security and SSDI, this has been especially hard because their benefits don't increase at the same rate as inflation. That's where the $500 monthly boost and $2,000 stimulus check come in. While they won't completely offset the impact of inflation, they will help reduce the financial strain many are feeling. For example, that $500 a month can go a long way when it comes to covering rising utility bills, buying food, or filling up your car with gas. In addition, the $2,000 one-time check will provide a much-needed financial cushion, allowing recipients to pay down debt, make emergency repairs, or just save for future expenses. The goal here is to ensure that those who are most vulnerable, particularly the elderly and disabled, have some financial breathing room as they continue to navigate the challenges of rising prices. If you're wondering when and how you will receive these payments, the process is fairly straightforward. For the $500 monthly boost, it will be added directly to your existing Social Security or SSDI benefits. This means that you won't need to take any additional steps or fill out extra paperwork. The $500 will just show up alongside your regular payments. As for the $2,000 stimulus check, that will be distributed in a lump sum, much like the previous stimulus checks we saw during the COVID-19 pandemic. If you're on Social Security or SSDI, you'll receive this payment automatically. You'll get it the same way you normally receive your benefits, whether that's through direct deposit, a physical check, or a prepaid debit card. If you're a Social Security or SSDI recipient, you could see these payments coming to you soon, so be sure to keep an eye out for any updates or instructions from the relevant authorities. Hopefully, this is the first of many steps toward ensuring that people who rely on these programs can live with dignity and financial security. If you found this information helpful, make sure to like this video, share it with friends and family who might benefit from this news, and don't forget to subscribe for more updates like this. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.